Do you think you have the ability to become an automatic millionaire? Well, the answer to that is yes. I recently read David Bach's book, The Automatic Millionaire, to find out what small changes I can make in my daily life to become an automatic millionaire. Well, if you're a millennial, you might be thinking, I don't even have enough money to pay my student loans. How can I become an automatic millionaire? Set yourself up for success, not failure. The couple from chapter 1 in the book, the Macan Tires, did just this. They lived a debt-free life, and now they plan to retire in their mid-50s. I bet you're thinking, how is that even possible? Well, turns out it is. David Bach outlines how to become an automatic millionaire in this book, and it's not as hard as you would think. Before we go any further, don't forget to like and subscribe. How much do you spend a day on those little daily purchases? Think about it, write it down, and add it all up. I promise you the total will be mind-boggling. Okay, so if you get 1 cup of coffee a day and it costs $3.50, that adds up to $1,260 a year. Even if you don't drink coffee, there is something that is your Latte Factor. My Latte Factor, weekly purchases on Amazon. So I recently started cutting out my weekly shopping trip on Amazon, and I've already started saving a lot of money. There is something you are spending money on every day or every week that can add up over time and can be eliminated. No matter how much money you are making, the Latte Factor can affect your financial future. Most people are told as soon as they get their first part-time job as a teenager that they need to be saving their paychecks or budgeting them. Well, newsflash, apparently we've been doing this wrong the whole entire time. It's crucial that we pay ourselves first. There's other unfathomable ways to make money, such as marrying it, inheriting it, or winning it, but the most logical way is that we pay ourselves first. Set up a retirement fund or an IRA savings account immediately. Most people are not even working an hour a day for themselves, meaning they're not paying themselves first. Set a goal to save 15% of your gross income. Start out by saving 10% and slowly work your way up. Putting this money away now while you're in your mid-20s will help you retire in your mid-50s. I know you have your car payment, your rent payment, and your student loans, but like Warren Buffett says, save first and spend what's left. Right now, we are in our mid-20s, and we might be thinking we are way too young to be saving for retirement. Well, we're wrong. The sooner we start, the more we can reap the benefits of compound interest. Check the link below to see our video on compound interest. But the key to this is to make it automatic. Most millennials cringe at the thought of even looking at our bank accounts and seeing our money dwindling down, let alone putting that hard-earned cash into a retirement fund. This is why making it automatic is the only proper way to pay yourself first, because let's face it, how many times do we say we're going to put our paychecks into our savings account and we don't? I have been the subject of this many times. Most millennials are probably not saving properly, and making our payments automatic is a money-saving lifesaver for us. Having an emergency fund is crucial because you never know what's coming around the corner. It is not only important to save for a rainy day, but also to be saving the correct way. Opening a money market account is a great way to save your money while collecting interest. Once you decide where you want to open your money market account, add up your monthly savings and multiply that by 3, and that's how much you should be saving. Once you put this money away, it's truly important to only use it for a real emergency. It's also important that your emergency fund is not in the same place where you take your bills from. You really want to make sure you separate your emergency fund from everything else in order to not spend it unless it's a true emergency. When I first opened my first checking account, I also opened a savings account immediately. So I've been collecting interest on my savings account since I was 18 years old. Thinking ahead to the future, purchasing a home seems like one of those commitments that only established adults can make, and for us millennials, that seems like an impossible concept. Buying a home is actually the easy part. The hard part is thinking, how am I going to pay for this home? This is where making it automatic comes back into play. Bach suggests that people take out the 30-year mortgage, but pay it bi-weekly instead of monthly. Another solution to avoid wasting money on rents: live with your parents for as long as you can. After I graduated college, I did move back in with my parents, and I've been thinking about all this money I've been saving on rents every year. I've been putting it in my savings instead. If you're not ready for home ownership, moving back in with your parents might be your best money saving option as a millennial. Aren't credit cards just wonderful creations? We get to spend money we don't have on things we want right now, but we often forget that we have to pay this money back. This is often what puts us young people into credit card debt. In order to become an automatic millionaire, we can't be spending this money on our credit cards. The solution, don't even put your credit card in your wallet. If you are already in credit card debt, then make it automatic. Set up a payment method with your credit card company so the money is taken out of your account every month and paid towards your credit card bill. And only use your credit card bill if it's really necessary. I have learned the hard way to only use my credit card for emergencies. You might really think you need that new handbag every month, but trust me, it's not worth the expense.
My mind was blown after reading this book, The Automatic Millionaire by David Bach, and I immediately started taking steps toward becoming an automatic millionaire. Now, will you?
If you've got a suggestion for the next personal finance book I should read, leave them in the comments below.